Hey, what's good, folks? You know what it is. It's your boy Podcast with Jay. I'd like to welcome you to the channel, man. Matt Barnes gets fired from Kings TV for what he did at his son's basketball game. I looked at the footage. Let's go ahead and look at this footage, man. So I want to see what's going on with this footage, man. Matt Barnes gets fired. Let's look at the footage. This is from TVT. Fair use, fair use.
There is a story surfacing that is leaving many with mixed emotions. Matt Barnes, former NBA player from 2004 to 2017 and current host of All the Smoke with Steven Jackson, could potentially be the victim of deceitful framing of a tweet on social media or just in the wrong. In this video, via stop-motion sport, Barnes is seen yelling in the direction of play at his son's high school game in California. The second piece of video shows Barnes with his hand on a student broadcaster's shoulder, who appears to be on the phone. Many in the crowd start standing and pointing at Barnes, waving goodbye at him. Here is what we know thus far.
First of all, man, I don't know what was said to the student from Matt Barnes. Maybe he was trying to get some, what's the word I'm looking for? Trying to get some inquiry about what happened on the play or something. But first of all, you don't put your hands on somebody and think that ain't gonna be no smoke. First of all, everybody got cameras. Everybody got cameras. You're a famous person. You're at a high school basketball game. You should know this, Matt Barnes. Let's continue.
Working. Barnes had a bit of a flop. There's no whistle. Instead, Perry gets fouled. Wow, it's just roaring after that one. Presby crowd didn't really like that one. Barnes had some choice words for the ref. For the no call.
I'm guessing that's his son.
And that's a technical. Yeah, I mean, and I think, well, so there's a technical on Barnes, but he also said he gave one to Fisher, maybe. I'm not sure. Wow.
I'm guessing this is why Matt Barnes was upset because his son got a technical. That's what I'm thinking, but let's continue.
But, and then, oh, wow. Well, Matt Barnes now is out onto the floor, or not on the floor, he's right on the side of the floor, just screaming you're an expletive.
Oh my God. Jake, I have never seen I've never seen anything like this right now.
I mean, that's ridiculous. He's out onto the floor right now, and just no one's doing anything about it. I get he's an NBA player, but I mean, at a certain point, like, well, what? I mean, I don't think that's, yeah.
And you see what he's saying. He's saying all of these explicit words or whatever. See, this is a thing that happens, man, and people need to keep their cool. You know what I'm saying? I understand you at your son's high school basketball game, you cheering your son on, but you got to keep your cool because now you're living in an age, man, where if you do anything that can mess up your bag, people will do it. People will mess up your bag. And Matt Barnes, man, I don't know what's going on. Let's continue.
Jake Lancer and his co-host said this on the broadcast.
All right, we're back. Matt Barnes kind of came up and just put his hands on me, actually. So, I mean, I'm all good, but it's kind of, I don't know. This crowd is just, yeah.
Barnes is then seen talking to what is presumed to be officials of one of the competing teams on the Harvard-Westlake broadcast. There would be more video that has gone viral on the social medium Twitter of Barnes appearing to have a conversation with Lancer. After the game, Jack Pollen, a freelance prep writer in the state of California, he would speak with Lancer, who said this guy was on the court mid-game multiple times, screaming ridiculous stuff at the refs and everyone, including myself. Was looking at him, we made eye contact, and that was enough for him to come up to me and grip my shoulder with his hand. He said, "What do you think you're looking at?" And I said, "You're screaming your A term for a private part to the refs mid-game while I'm trying to announce. Don't touch me." And then he said, "I'll slap the blank out of you."
Whoa. Damn. Matt, did you actually say that to an announcer and a referee? Like, these pretty light-skinned dudes, man. Y'all gotta keep y'all emotions in check, man. Y'all gotta keep your emotions in check. I don't care that you're a former NBA player. You got all the smoke and you got all these things going on, but you gotta keep yourself in check, man. If this is true, man, this is truly the definition of Craig. How did you get fired on your day off, Craig? How did you get fired on your day off, Matt? Let's continue.
Lancer would even write on Twitter after all of this happened, just got my hands put on at a high school basketball game. Not okay. Eric Sonheimer of the LA Times would put in his write-up that was given amplification, let's say, by none other than the Ringer's Bill Simmons. It got weird in the third quarter when the son of former NBA player Matt Barnes, Carter Barnes, picked up a technical foul. Then his dad started engaging student announcer Jake Lancer during the school's live stream broadcast by putting his hands on Lancer to get his attention, briefly delaying the game. Barnes, as we know, never one to necessarily back down, has fired off some shots of his own on Twitter. Here they are. When Jessica Oliva wrote, "What you all are failing to report is Barnes going up to our broadcaster, a high school senior, grabbing his shoulder while questioning what he's saying on the live stream after he calls the ref a B multiple times because his son got a technical foul." Barnes...
Ooh, man. Oh, man. You can't do that, man. Like, yo, sometimes people need to understand. You have to keep calm and keep quiet. I understand that's your son and you want your son to be successful. But if he picked up a technical foul, he picked up a technical foul. You are not the head coach, Matt. Let the head coach of your son's team take care of that. But now look what happened. Now you in this media storm because you want to act like a goddamn fool. Let's continue.
Would fire back, shut your blank up. I was talking to the ref, not you or that kid that decided to say some slick blank. Don't let that privileged Harvard Westlake blank go to your head. IDGAF who your son is.
Oh,
Jason Anderson of the SAC B was also in the former NBA player's sights. After Anderson's column went live, Barnes tweeted at him, "You weak a-holes are always trying to tell one side of the story." Called you to hear your side of the story, Anderson replied. "We just wrote what's already been widely reported and what's on video. Nothing personal. You know how to reach me if you want to talk. You reach out after the fact. F you," Barnes jab. Anderson didn't back down. "One of my colleagues has been trying to reach you the past few days, and I've reached out as well. Again, we will tell your side of the story if you tell us your side of the story. You, the person who wrote the story, reached out this morning, and I answered, don't play with me. The damage is done. The headline is out there. If you really cared about the whole story, you would have called me like you did this morning," wrote Barnes. "My hometown owes at least that much. You know, I was just inducted into the Sacramento Sports Hall of Fame on Sunday. And on Tuesday, this is the next headline my hometown sees about me. That's blanked up. You knew exactly what you were doing." And then he puts the writer's handle in there. "But you wanted the whole story after the facts and headlines." Harvard Westlake would tweet afterwards, "Harvard Westlake is proud of Jake Lancer and the poise he showed on Friday night under unusual circumstances. Jake's calm demeanor and professional focus are unparalleled in high school journalism, and we are honored he is our lead commentator on HWTV." From Deadspin, Barnes' son plays for Crespi, who is led by former Knicks coach Derek Fisher. Crespi lost to Harvard Westlake 72-54, who won their 5th straight Mission League title. If there's any story that we missed or any story that you would like to...
And this is the thing that, salute to TYT for making this video. But this is the thing that happened. Afterwards, this thing got so out of control that Kings TV fired Matt Barnes for what he did, throwing out all those expletives and all these things. Now, first of all, I gotta give the people, the commentators, some credit because he did. That was me. You put your hands on me, Slim. We'd have been wrecking. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you're a former NBA player. It is what it is. But this is the thing. If it's true that they posted that article before getting Matt Barnes' side of the story, Matt Barnes could probably sue for defamation because they didn't get his side of the story. They only got one side of the story. But from what the video looks like, what the video entails, it seems like Matt Barnes was the aggressor. And if you are the aggressor in the whole situation, then I don't feel sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for Matt Barnes. I understand that, you know, you're a former NBA player, you're a legend in the area, and you want to be treated with respect. But yo, at the end of the day, like, you can't be going around talking to people like, because you know they're going to call you the angry black man. They're going to call you the angry black man, man. That's what they're going to do. And look what happened. You got fired from Kings TV. Look what happened. I hope this situation gets resolved. Hope Matt Barnes can continue to do what he doing on All the Smoke with Jackson and all them dudes, man. But at the end of the day, man, you lost, man. This doesn't look good for Matt Barnes, man. Because you know how the internet can twist things, man. That's why, man, I don't see when people got their phone out, man, I'm out the way. You ain't getting me on the line. You ain't getting me online with that crap, man. That's why I tell people, don't tape me. And see, Matt Barnes, you should know you're a famous dude. People gonna tape you anyway. And people gonna run with it. You probably didn't say anything expletive or anything like that, but they probably twisted the words, and you didn't get a chance to do what you had to do. But yo, I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. When you went online and went on Twitter and went back and forth with them people, when you went back and forth with them people, you were done. You were done. Because organizations don't want to be held accountable for what you do in your off time. So why you get fired on your day off, Matt? Why did you get fired on your day off? I just want to know. Here's your boy Podcasting with Jay, here with another video. If you like the video, hit that like button. Also hit the subscribe button. I'm on my way to 5,000 subscribers. You know me. I also got a playlist at the bottom with all my latest videos pinned at the bottom for your viewing pleasure. Until next time, peace out.
Not supposed to win by nature, 'cause I came up.